Hello everybody, and welcome back for another World of Tanks video with me, Lingame. Today we are going to take a look at a replay of mine, where I play with Korsakov, and we are in our KV-2s. Now, about the KV-2, I'm going to start about this first. KV-2, Russian Tier 6 heavy tank. It's quite slow. It's the penetration on this gun is horrible. Its turret traverse is horrible. Its track traverse is horrible. Its armor is not amazing. And its reload takes forever. But, and this is the thing everybody remembers about the KV-2, when it does hit its target, oh boy, 910 damage on the HE shell. Now you could fire AP, you do 210 less damage. And but you'd only get 14 extra armor penetration, or 24, sorry. And yeah, that's not really a lot. Even if you don't penetrate with this HE shell, you still do anywhere between 300 and 600 damage. So usually people load almost exclusively HE in this tank. Now, me and Korsakov have been playing this tank for pretty much the entirety of the evening. We really like playing with it, and it also doesn't really bother us that this is statistically only a 32% win rating for us. Yeah, I mean, statistics can sometimes bother me, particularly if I get this long streak of 20% win ratings and stuff like this. I mean, everybody knows this feeling that has XVM, but when me and Korsakov are in our KV-2s, we don't care. This tank is just too much fun, and let me show you why. That's why. Not sure if that penetrated, doesn't matter. 350 damage in a single shot, that will do. Now, the disadvantage of the KV-2, the most prominent disadvantage that gets you killed the most, is the long reload it has. It takes about 18 seconds to reload this gun, at least with my current skills. And there goes number 2. But yeah, while you're reloading, everybody knows you're reloading. And they come around the corner, they blitz you, and they completely annihilate you. However, we are with 2 KV-2s. And what we're doing, and we're doing this completely on purpose, is that we're going out one at a time. Now the beauty about this is that there's always one KV-2 which is close to reloading. There's always this threat of this 910 alpha damage. Well, it deters people. Everybody who's played World of Tanks for a few thousand games or has played 870 damage. Nice shot, Korsakov. Very nice indeed. Now, where was I? Yes, everybody fears the KV-2. That's where I was. I remember now. This KV-2, everybody got annihilated by one of these things at one point in time. And there goes kill number 5 for us too. So you can see the reload there. Korsakov actually puts it in chat. It's 19 seconds. The Hellcat is thoroughly enjoying our gameplay. The Hellcat that died on our team. We're going to see that, yes indeed, the M4A3E2, which I believe is a Sherman, is also thoroughly enjoying our gameplay. And that's the thing. It's actually kind of odd. The KV-2 literally has an artillery gun. You come around the corner and you completely ruin somebody's life. But the KV-2 is loved and artillery is hated. Now, artillery has a far less chance of actually hitting you, but you can fire back. So yeah, it's a bit strange to me, to be honest. And I've got this myself. When a KV-2 annihilates me, I'm like, oh well, got wrecked, you know. But when I'm in my when I get hit by artillery, I get a little bit pissed off for some reason. Yeah, it's weird. Just saying. Now me and Korsakov are making our way back because the 2 OIs, one of which has already died, made their way to our base, and we feel like we should help dealing with this. There's also a Cromwell. I'm trying to aim here. Try to take the shot before it's really fully aimed, and it misses. Well, not much we can do about that. It's that's the accuracy of the KV-2 for you. Sometimes Stalin reaches up from the grave and guides your shell to its target, and sometimes it really doesn't. You know what the Russian tanks are like if you play World of Tanks. If you don't, then well, let me explain this to you. Sometimes Russian tanks behave really well, sometimes they behave like they should. That's basically the gist of it. Anyway, unfortunately me and Korsakov had a little bit of a miscommunication. Korsakov thought I was still engaging the OI, so he took a shot of the OI. He wasn't expecting him, and this cost him a lot of health, and now a KV-1 is shooting him in the back. Luckily for us, he doesn't have the top tier gun. So I tell, yeah man, just steamroll ahead and go for this KV-1, and I completely forget about the Jagdpanzer IV, and he comes in the side and destroys Korsakov, unfortunately. And there we go, yeah. Kind of feel like that was also my bad. I shouldn't have told Korsakov to run ahead without me like that, but yeah, not much we can do about it now. Fortunately that shot flew into his upper plate there. But yeah, from this kind of range I really can't just go for it, you know, go for the weak spots. Luckily the Jagdpanzer IV comes towards me. Jagdpanther? Jagdpanzer, not sure. Anyway, it comes towards me and I can ram him to death. Unfortunately I take a shot from what I think is the bishop. He's probably up on the hill, or all the way at A0, that's also a possibility. It's definitely not the Grill or the Hummel. Those would have destroyed me if they hit me at the angle they did. So I decide to move towards where the usual camping ground is for the artillery, which would be A5 and A6. They're also quite frequently at A9 and A0, as I mentioned earlier, but I figure my best chance is to start at the A5, A6 area. I am going to come at them from the extreme angle. I'm not going to drive through the cap circle. I feel it leaves me way too open to attack. So I'm taking the long way around. Now, in theory this works, and I'm thinking that even if the enemy decides to go for the cap, which is a possibility, the enemy goes for the cap, that the HMC is still capable of resetting it, and that I'd be able to make it back in time to help with the reset after that. But it is a bit of a risk. That's the case here. If all three of the artillery decide to drive into the cap, there's not really much we can do about it at this point. So here's to me hoping that the the artillery is nice and camping at the back as we are used to, and we get to kill some artillery here. Slowly but steadily making our way around, and there is the, what is it? The Grille. Very nice. Okay, oh here's me sort of aiming, trying to figure out which way this Grille is pointing, and we get him. Very nice. I was talking about this laser guided projectile earlier, and oh no, they're in the cap circle. Now here's me, I need to get back to this cap circle ASAP. Luckily this FV-304 is making its way back as fast as he can as well, and somehow the bishop gets spotted. I'm not sure who spotted him, if it's the HMC or the FV-304. Either way, that's a very nice hit, and that's a fire. Now 8% left. It's not a lot, and would have been nicer if he died, but the reset is very nice indeed. It gives us the time we need to react on what's going on here. Fortunately that second shot just hit the lip in front of the bishop and doesn't finish him off. Not really sure what the HMC is doing at this point, but clearly he's reloading, otherwise he would have a very nice shot at this guy right now, and he misses. So we have 1 minute and 10 seconds to deal with this enemy. And yeah, there's still another enemy artillery as well. And now we are 2 versus 2. So there's the Hummel and the Bishop versus me and the FV-304. Unfortunately, I'm just too slow to make it there quite as fast as the FV-304. I have my top gun already, but yeah, I would really like to get a win out of this. And I'm sure the FV-304 thinks the same. Luckily the Hummel misses, and now the FV-304 has all the time in the world to aim his shot. And are we going to see the shot? Yes, very nice. There goes the artillery. Now, both me and the FV-304 are one-shots at this point, but you also only have 25 seconds left to deal with this guy. If he caps, it's game over for us. If we manage to get a shot in, that would be very nice, but I'm hoping this FV304 is just a little bit patient and waits for me to come around the corner and help him out. So I make my way around the corner and I get him. And we win the match. In the post-battle results screen. And one hell of a match it was. As you can see, this was my ace tanker. I believe I've earned it in this one, and I also got my first mark of excellence on the KV-2, which is very nice indeed. Got the defender medal, got the high caliber medal, and got the top gun, of course. As you can see, every single target I destroyed I killed with a single shot. Now, to be fair, the Jagdpanzer 4, I actually rammed him after I saw him once, so I suppose this is a bit cheating, but whatever. We are going to see here that I was on top on damage done. Korsakov got quite close as well. He got on the third spot, so maybe if he had survived, he would actually have gotten more damage than me. Would have actually got the top gun as well. But yeah, unfortunately not so. Got a fair bit of experience as well. Apparently got a little bit of assistance damage, god knows how I got that. But I got it, 2000 damage in total and a very nice profit indeed. So all in all, I'm quite happy with this match, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please leave a like, and if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy my gameplay, don't hesitate to subscribe as well. I intend to get my my uploading a bit more regular than I'm doing now, so yeah. Stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time.